2012 Heartball is this weekend, and guests of the ball are going to get to hear a very touching story from Mr. Ben Strom, who is joining us today. Ben's a senior at Indian Hill High School. He's about to embark on the best part of his life. But when was it, a year ago?
Yeah, it was a year ago on February 7th.
You discovered you had a heart problem.
Yeah.
A big one.
Yeah, it was not too small. I had a myxoma, which is just a fancy doctor term for you have a tumor in your left ventricle, which is weird because, that's the pumping part. So I was one of the first left ventricle tumors that children had ever seen.
All right, and so how did you even find out about this? I mean, did you have need to go get a heart checkup? You were 17.
Yeah. I was a swimmer, a lacrosse player, a hockey player. I'm not exactly, high risk. I had a pulmonary stenosis, which is a defective valve in the heart ever since birth, and I've had to check it up. It was a lot more serious and like infant, but it never really turned out to be anything. So I just a routine checkup, and then on my echocardiogram, they're like, "Oh, that's bad." You
had at age 17 open heart surgery.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't open heart. It was robotic, which is it's called minimally invasive surgery. And it's like this crazy little robot thing. There's like a little port. Just go in. There's only 5 little like scratches on my chest instead of a split stomach.
Wow, that's amazing. And you said 5 weeks later you were back playing lacrosse?
Yeah, full contact lacrosse.
I don't think a lot of people realize that they should get their heart checked.
Absolutely.
Often. So what would you tell folks out there, even those who are very, very healthy? Seemingly.
Heart problems really come out of the blue. The best way to do it is just have a routine, every 1, 2, 3 years. Just make sure that's the most important part. Just, make sure that is healthy and just get it checked up on a regular basis.
Had you not been checked, do you worry what would have happened to you? Do you think about that?
Well, had I not been checked, they have had reports of, mine was about the size of like the top of my thumb. They've had reports of people who have had softballs growing in their heart. It's amazing. People really take for granted their heart. A lot of congenital things stay pretty hidden. That's not like there's really not a lot of signs for it. So you just got to be pretty on par with keeping up with it.
Well, I'm glad that you are, because now he's looking at colleges, and he's going to be speaking at this year's Heartball. The theme for it this year is Some Like It Hot. It's this Saturday at the Duke Energy Center. Tickets are still available. They can be purchased online or at the door. There's also a young professional party afterwards. We'll have more information for you on our website, WCPO.com. Ben, thanks so much for coming in. So glad you're doing well.
Absolutely.